cases of human rights violations during martial law?
Before we go to medyo seryoso,
Okay.
we always we always see Risa Hontiveros as a politician or a journalist. What was Risa Hontiveros as a mom?
Ah, you should ask my kids. But yeah, yes, as I mentioned earlier, I have 4 kids ranging in age from 17 down to 8. I'm widowed now and raising them alone as a single mom. I really try to be with my kids, to be present to them and in their lives as much as possible. Bring them, well, except for this campaign season, which has really crazy schedules, but in normal times, I bring them to school every day. Um, I'm a member of all of their parent-teacher associations, and I'm as active as I can be in those PTAs. My fellow parents know that. Minsan na, para ako may headless chicken, running among 2 or 3 simultaneous PTA activities in the different schools of my kids. Weekends, and my staff are very supportive about this. I always try to reserve one day at least of the weekend to make the kids pasyal. In my schedule, it's written there, rest/family day. I always say, that's not a rest day, it's a family day. But that's also how I recharge. I talk with my kids about what I do for work and why, and so that they can understand what we do and talk about these issues also along with our personal lives. And I'm encouraging them to find their own values to when we discuss, for example, what they'll take up eventually in college, what work they'll do when they're adults. I always just tell them, follow your bliss. Whatever you love doing, whatever you're great at doing, apply yourself to that, and that in itself will be your service in your lives. None of them are thinking of becoming a politician, which is fine with me. I never expected to be a politician either.
Let's go to medyo seryoso na po.
Sige.
Sabihin natin na Risa Hontiveros became a senator. Anong pong particular law or panukala agad ang italagang hihahain nyo for the first year as a senator?
Okay. At least it gives me a little more room. Kung within the first year, apat talaga priorities ko. Anti-corruption, health, women, at saka yung pagbibigay ng boses sa mga walang kapangyarihan. So sa anti-corruption, well, yung stick side ng anti-corruption, alam na natin yan, hulihin, parusahan yung mga tiwali, lalo na sa gobyerno. The carrot side, which Senator Moy talks about in our sorties, that I'd like to file or co-author a bill on. It's raising the salaries of our public sector employees to, in the best case, Singapore, 80% or something approximating that of the salaries of their counterparts in the private sector, so that we can attract the best and the brightest into our bureaucracy. We allow them to raise their families at a decent standard of living, and we don't leave any reason or excuse to be corrupt in their dealings with our citizens. Sa kalusugan, well, I mentioned earlier the PhilHealth reforms that I would really like to work on. Pangatlo, of course, ang kababaihan. So, aside from the walang kamatayang reproductive health bill, that bill on support for single mothers, single heads of household, in terms of jobs and livelihood. I mean, in the middle of the economic crisis, and then compounded with the fact that they're raising their families alone, I think the state should give support to these women as productive members of our society and economy. At yung binanggit ko kanina tungkol sa cancers affecting women. Last, and certainly not the least, yung in a way, pagdadala ng party list bill sa Senado. So, pagbibigay ng boses sa mga basic sectors. So, after the Carper, there are still pending bills which I would like to refile in the Senate. For example, security of tenure for workers, students' rights and welfare, and SK, reform and empowerment bills for the youth, anti-discrimination bill for the LGBT or lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and transgenders, at iba pa, alternative mining bill for mining-affected communities, including indigenous peoples, um, bills for fisher folk, for urban poor, for senior citizens. There's a pending bill now, but it hasn't seen the light of day. I would also refile that given the chance. It provides a pension or subsidy for senior citizens who are also indigent. And then legislative agenda for persons with disabilities. I've been learning a lot with and about them also in the past years.
Dito na po tayo sa third part. I'll be asking 5 questions. It's maybe you can be answered by yes, no, or a short answer. So, like I did with Attorney Lacson, he was asked with these questions. Okay, the first one is, what is the current status of maternal health in the Philippines?
Dismal, we're not going to achieve our MDG target on reducing maternal mortality rate. Doon tayo pinaka-kilala sa MDG targets.
Number 2, on the issue of reproductive health, sinasabi ng mga simbahan, wag daw iboto yung mga taong sumusuporta at mga nagpanungkalan ng batas na to. Ano pong opinion nyo?
Ang opinion ko dyan ay naniniwala pa rin ako na sa araw ng halalan, makikinig ang mga botante sa kanilang konsyensya, yung free will na tinuturo mismo ng mga obispo ay handog ng naglikha sa atin. Makikinig ang botante sa konsyensya, maninindigan para sa tama at iboboto pa rin kami mga pro-RH na kandidato. It even shows up in the surveys.
Number 3 questions. Last night, ang patuan says na they will be supporting you. What was your opinion?
Even before opinion, my feelings, I was horrified. May nag-text sa akin na radio reporter or TV reporter, and I immediately replied to her, ay nako, pakalayan ng mga Villaroyo. Tapos nakita ko yung TV video na kung sa listahang pinakita niya, may isang maikling pangalan na nakabura, tapos nakasulat yung mga Villaroyos. Napaka-crude at sobrang obvious itong latest string nila.
Number 4 question. Ano po sa pagdag-assume kayo sa position as a senator? Siyempre, you have committee in Congress. Ano yung particular committee na kukunin nyo when you sit as a senator in the position?
Siguro kung dalawa, hihingin kong komite sana, agrarian-reform sa health para ma-monitor, makapag-exercise ng oversight sa implementasyon ng dalawang batas so far, GMS at Harvard, at makapag-file pa ng mga kasunod na bills.
I'm playing devil's advocate here for the number 5. What if Senator Mar didn't win and you sit as a senator that time?
What if Senator Mar didn't win?
Mar and Noy didn't
yes.
win after the election, and then nakaupo pa rin kayong senator.
Siyempre, sobra akong malulungkot kasi ngayon sila, lalo na si Senator Noy, represents to me a second chance para sa pagbabago. Pero kung ganyang worst case scenario man ang mangyari, pero makapagtrabaho ko sa Senado, I'll just keep slugging it out. Yung mga pagbabagong pinaniniwalaan ko, ever since naging aktivista sa high school, isang teenager, party list rep na Akbayan hanggang ngayon. At aasa pa rin ako na may sisigat ulit na pagkakataon ko ay sa mas mataas at malawak na pagbabago. Pero ayaw ko pang mag-more na yun kasi harinawa may magtatagumpay kami lahat.
Boss lang po.